Based in New York City, the Laurie M. Tisch Illumination Fund works to increase access and opportunity for all New Yorkers and foster healthy and vibrant communities. In 2018, the fund launched its Arts and Health initiative with a focus on 3 main issues where the arts can have great impact.
We see the arts as an especially effective tool addressing mental health stigma, trauma, and aging-related diseases, which affect the entire community but disproportionately affect the underserved communities.
We need to support our staff who are coming from the communities. They're feeling a lot of the same trauma, right, that our patients feel. But then you add on the stress of working in healthcare in a resource-limited setting.
What you want to give people are ways of channeling that stress. And I think art, the creativeness of art, enables people to take the stress that they feel and do something positive with it.
Common Threads Project works with survivors of gender-based violence, war, and displacement. We train local clinicians, local practitioners to do a very specific intervention. This ancient practice where women come together in groups and sew story cloths. And we're just borrowing that practice and adapting it. And it turns out to be very powerful.
Our Move to Move Beyond workshops is centered around survivors of intimate partner violence, and we use dance and movement as a way to bring self-care tools, ways to maybe help regulate yourself through like breathing activities, stretches, and also just bringing fun and joy through movement.
The Changing Minds Young Filmmaker Festival is fueling real-life conversations around mental health among young people and their peers.
I was really ignorant to mental health and behavioral health as a 17-year-old, and I don't think that's okay. I grew up with a lot of stigmas and really bad things about people with mental health because I simply wasn't taught.
I think I'm depressed.
Depressed?
That's the new excuse. You gotta be careful with that one. People will stop taking you serious.
Yeah, I agree with Joe.
Are you serious?
No, all I'm saying is that everybody's depressed these days.
There's a stigma attached to it, and there's a taboo, in society when it comes to mental health and like seeking help. We need to talk about it and not hide it.
The mission of Arts and Minds is to improve well-being for people with dementia and their care partners through meaningful engagement with art. We partner with museums to provide art activities that create positive emotional and cognitive experiences, enhance verbal and nonverbal communication, reduce isolation, and build community.
When you see the interaction of the caregiver in a museum looking at a piece of art, discussing a piece of art, you start to see an animated surge within the individual who's looking and appreciating and really immersing themselves in the beauty of that moment.
Dance for PD envisions a world where everybody living with Parkinson's has access to transformative dance and music experiences that support their journey with Parkinson's, that help them manage their symptoms, and that help them sustain a quality of life.
Over its first 6 years, the Arts and Health Initiative has funded more than 30 organizations with over $10 million to support programs, research, and partnerships in the field.
And I'm also excited to announce that the Laurie M. Tisch Illumination Fund is more than doubling our funding in this area, and we will bring our funding up to $25 million.
So with the new funding, we'll be able to form more partnerships and help programs that we invested in during the first few years become sustainable to scale. Our whole strategy with the Arts and Health Initiative is to both strengthen programs on the ground and help them grow and reach out and move forward.
By increasing investments in successful programs and evaluation, fostering innovative partnerships, embracing community-centered approaches, helping to grow the field of the arts in healthcare, and building sustainability through staff development and capacity building, the Laurie M. Tisch Illumination Fund is committed to enhancing health and well-being through the power of the arts.